It's official. Callaway have definitely stunned the market with their brand new APEX irons. But it begs the question, which model is best for your game? Ooh. We have right here the AI 300 irons and the AI 200 iron, both in 7 iron loft. And I've set a challenge. I want you to leave the end of this video knowing if you were going to purchase these irons, what one is best suited to your game. I'm going to say what I love about these irons, what I hate about each of them, and yeah, give you the most informed decision on the internet so you know exactly what model is best suited to your game. So, let's start off the tee, then from the fairway, then from the rough. Yeah, and let's start off with like looks. So first off, you've got the AI 200, which is a hollow bodied design, and the AI 300, which Callaway call their cavity back iron. And you can sort of see, if I hold them together here, that the AI 300, this one right here, is a little bit more on the chunkier side in terms of what profile you have here on the sole. The other difference is right here, a little bit meaty, more around the Apex weighting system in the AI 300 to the AI 200. Personally think this is one of the most important angles. How does it look down behind the golf ball? And I'm looking at this right here going, okay, a slightly thicker top line here on the left hand side, which is the AI 300 in comparison to the club here on the right hand side. I would also comment and say, in my opinion, there's a little bit more offset. That's this bit right here. I'll explain that because if you slice it, that really could help. If you look at them right here, the bottom club is the AI 300 and the top club is the AI 200. And in my opinion, it's a slightly little bit bigger from toe to heel in sort of head size, or it definitely appears to be that way. So, like, I guess at first glance, that's sort of what I am seeing in my mind, and sort of these are the thoughts that are running through my head. And I think that's important. I think it's so like underestimated. You've got to love the look of your iron. You want to be stood there going, yeah, you know what? These are the dog's bollocks, right? These are absolutely awesome. And you know what? I think they're both very, very good looking irons. But the question is, like I said, what do I love? What do I hate? Let's get into this further. And I will tell you who I think these are both aimed at. We'll do this in terms of handicap. First shot away with the AI 200. I'll use the Vice lime green golf balls for the 200, and I'll use a white golf ball for the AI 300. Right, okay, so this is off the tee. Here we go. Oh, that was ripped. That was absolutely ripped. Get a piece. Front left, a 165 carry, which for early morning I'm pretty happy with. 93.8 club head speed and a 128.2 ball speed. Yeah, there's a little bit improvement in there in terms of smash factor, but come on, cut me some slack, all right? I can't hit it good all the time. I don't hit it good all the time. I don't know why I said it like that. What I was trying to mean is, cut me some slack. So let's now hit one away with the AI 300. Here we go. Now this looks so much bigger down behind the golf ball, so much more offset, and in my opinion that's what I don't like about this iron. I feel like it could go a little left, but I said this earlier, this could really suit somebody, oh, quite a lot of people, in fact majority. Oh my lord, that's even better than the first one. Wow, that was a good shot. That's about 20 feet. In fact, we'll go and show you where they finished. And in fact, look at that, stonked, stonked, stonked. And in terms of distance, a 172 carry. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that. But let me tell you a little bit what I don't like about the AI 300. It's this offset right here. For me, it feels like the golf ball's gonna go a little left and the top line is a little bit on the chunky side, in my opinion. But I have to say this, it is really, really elegant for what I'd class as a sort of a more gaming improvement iron. But actually, am I surprised you who I think this could be for? On things that I don't like, this is now the AI 200. I sort of think it's a bit basic here. Like, I'm not asking for blues and whistles. It is nice looking, but I just think it's something should be going on here. Like, I guess if you're comparing it to the TaylorMade P790, in my opinion, that probably has a little more shelf appeal. Now, that really doesn't matter. Okay, so there are a couple of things I don't like about those irons. Let's see where they finished. I'm really surprised actually, because the club that I was gonna say, well, I'll leave that in a minute, but I'm surprised at the data Really, I'm surprised. Another thing that's 100% worth knowing, let me get off these stones, is the simple fact that the 7-iron in the AI 300 has 29 degrees of loft, and the 7-iron in the AI 200 has 30 degrees of loft. And I'm a little bit disappointed in that, because I was thinking in my head, I could go, ooh, this is for this handicap, that set's for that handicap, but you could do a combo. But having those slight changes in lofts would mean that couldn't be something off the shelf you could do. Maybe bending could go on and changing the lofts, but the lofts on the AI 300 are 1 degree stronger in each of the irons. And here we go. This is the AI 200 and this is the AI 300. Tell you what, look where that pitch mark is. So close. Hey, and that ain't half a good shot. I guess it sort of explains how that golf ball travelled, well, a little further in terms of carry and had a little more ball speed. Maybe it was a superior hit, but it does have a degree more loft. Oh, you can really see where I got that. Okay, let's crack on with some fairway shots. Now, interestingly, having now tried these irons in this video and in the previous video where I went through in the full depth all the technology in both the AI 200 and the AI 300, even though the AI 300 are stronger lofted, I'm not feeling like they're launching low. Like that 7-iron shot I just hit there was what I would imagine you'd want your 7-iron height shot to go. Okay, oh, let's mind that. Right, let's go for some fairway shots. Now, if you're looking at these irons right now, are there any that you're like, oh yeah, you know what? I like those AI 300. I really like those AI 200. 171 we've got here, which like after those last few shots, I think is absolutely spot on. Visually, I'm really get far more excited about the AI 200 than the 300. I really do. So let's go again with the AI 200 to start off these fairway shots. Oh, interesting. A lot accurate. Now, other things that I felt both these irons had good qualities in was turf interaction, both from the fairway and from the rough. But if you didn't see that video, let's hit this one away. And I want to really dive into who I think is best suited for each of these irons. Oh, I don't think I can hit a better iron shot. Whew, that is all over the flag. Oh, just fading a little bit. Ooh. Ooh! I really enjoyed that hit. Now, even though I feel what I get is good distance, I don't feel like it's explosive and it's gonna go like for miles. Which you're probably thinking, like, Alex, that is a good thing. I want my iron to go for miles. But I would say, more so with this, the AI 300, I do feel I could hit that one that goes, bye flag! Which, I guess for certain handicaps, isn't what you want to hear. Oh, I've ripped it again. That is a beautiful shot. Back left to the green. It definitely sounds different. The AI 200 sounds a little more duller, and the AI 300 definitely sounds a little more high pitched. Now, that will be because one is hollow-headed and one is more of a cavity back design. What am I preferring? They both sound good. But I'd have to say, again, the AI 200, in my opinion, sounds like the better iron. But I'm really hitting much better shots with the AI 300, which I really wasn't expecting after my initial testing. So let's go AI 300, and I'll put this in terms of handicap. Now, this is a difficult one because, you know, a hollow-headed iron in the AI 200 is all aimed at like a player's distance iron. And in my opinion, the technology in a hollow-headed iron is sort of suited to everybody. And what I mean by that is there's got some forgiveness, they're able to launch, and I say this, they're not super scary to look at. Right, this is where they've just finished. And here is where the AI 300 finished, and over there is where the AI 200 finished. So yeah, the AI 300 irons, I think these are really aimed at a handicap sort of 14 and above. Now, the reason why I say this is for the slightly bigger profile from toe to heel, the slightly more inviting top line as you look down behind the golf ball. And one of the major points to me, I mentioned this earlier, is this little bit more of an offset. And essentially what that means is the more offset a club has, the easier, in theory, it is to get the face a little more close to path, or I would probably put it this way, not as open. And if you think of golfers that are 14 and above, we probably mostly struggle with going off to the right. So that would really help. I would also say this though, if you do miss it off to the left, the slightly bigger profile and this look it doesn't look like a game improvement iron, but you're getting all those benefits. But I'll be honest, right? At first glance, it doesn't look that much different to the AI 200. So yeah, I would say 14 and above. But you know what, I'm really surprised how I've hit this today. On the original testing, I did hit it a little left, but I'm not seeing that today. I'm not seeing that. Oh my God, let's change that. Oh, it's just come up short. But it does feel solid. What I don't get is, I think they made a bit of a mistake here. Why didn't they make them the same lofts? And I'd be thinking, okay, I could do a bit of a combo set here. Have this in like a 4-iron and a 5-iron, and then have the hollow-headed design in the sort of shorter irons. A bit of a real, I don't know how to say this, forgiving combo set. Not blades to muscle backs, but hollow-headed to cavity back. Sounded like a great combo. So yeah, I would say sort of 14 and above, and you're someone who struggles to launch the golf ball, you're someone who struggles the ball going off to the right and the left, and just general poor face contact, this is going to help you get more out of it. Whereas this, I'll be honest, like, I really didn't know where to position this. Oh, it's a bit dirty, let's wipe that off. It's a difficult one. Yes, it's slightly smaller, but it's not uninviting. Yes, it has a little bit less offset and a little more of a thinner top line. The head profile isn't tiny, and as Callaway call it, these elegant hollow body design blend performance and precision in our most complete player's distance iron. But I would sort of extend this. I think there's a bit of a crossover here. If you're a golfer who's maybe 16 handicap and below with aspirations of playing a lot, I wouldn't go for the AI 300s. I would go straight to the AI 200s because they're gonna last you longer. You could still play single figure golf with this. You could still play scratch golf with these irons. And that's my point. I wouldn't go AI 300 if you had aspirations of playing a lot and really driving that handicap down. Oh, that is a stinker of a lie. But if you're someone who plays that occasional golf, the AI 300s at a handicap would be absolutely spot on. Yeah, I just think these are capable for anybody. I really do. As in, someone who's high handicap wanting to play a lot, but equally for single figures, even low single figures, these are going to suit you because you don't feel there's massive offset. They don't really look like a hollow body design, but they damn feel good off the face. That was good through that turf. I kept saying this. They both feel, oh, get up. Oh, just short. I actually don't know how far I am away here. This could explain why we finished a little short. 210, but they've literally finished in a line. They were both stonkingly good shots. Like, look at that, AI 200 and AI 300. There is one more final test we need to do, a little chip and run with both. But yeah, I think what Callaway have done here is created a AI 200, so the hollow body design, that doesn't really look like a hollow body designed iron. Is that a bit hard? Sit. Ah, it's not too bad. 10 feet past. And then in terms of the AI 300, what they've done here is created a cavity back, which apart from the offset, doesn't look like that. It is a little bit chunkier on the top line, but it doesn't really look like that. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Review of the AI 200 and the AI 300. In terms of performance, I don't really see much differences. Slightly more ball speed, but in terms of what we see actually on the golf course, they carry very similar, both feel just as accurate. The only thing that I would really comment on is that handicap difference. If you're somebody who's not gonna play a lot, the AI 300s are definitely more suited to you. But if you're someone with aspirations to go lower, I honestly think no matter your handicap, the AI 200 would be a great match for you. Just because you're gonna feel like they're gonna last you longer. AI 300s just feel a bit more lively off the face, which will really suit some players, and that little bit of offset will suit some players too. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because this channel gets all the top equipment and just gives you the honest reviews, and most importantly, out on the golf course.